Jay, Jay never had an era. I asked y'all what's the Jay era. Uh, shout out to Jay. Shout out to Jay Z. But yeah, he never had an era. I mean, what's the Jay era?
If you want to be technical, nobody really had with
Nah, Tupac had an era.
besides Wayne and Drake.
Drake ain't have an era. Drake ain't have an era. A lot of people ain't have an era. You can't have an era and it was somebody else that was killing.
Yes, you can.
Give me one person that had an era while somebody else was killing as
Shit,
well.
Eminem, DMX, Nelly, all of them was killed. They all of them was
It's
the same.
called rivals. Like that's the reason you have beefs. Like there's an era if you ain't got no competition. Like this motherfucker's right there. That's like Stone Cold had an era, but The Rock was there too.
Nah.
Like,
Nah.
like even though I don't
When
like him, but
Stone Cold was the man, The Rock was not rocking. Pause. Stop.
Okay.
When
even though
The Rock became the man, Stone Cold was over.
They had 3 WrestleManias, my boy. What is we talking about? The Rock didn't beat him until the last
That was
one, and The Rock was a villain.
that was a transformation. That was the
I ain't gonna lie,
transformation.
I remember going to a wrestling match. The Rock used to run from Stone Cold when I was a short. He used to run from him.
Don't bark up that tree. That tree will fall on you. Always your Urban American podcast.
Got
I
some
am
carrots,
Kid
got
Dre.
some nuts out of nowhere.
Kid Dre, your humble, handsome host. I could brag, but I'm not. Not gonna waste y'all time. Y'all already know what it is with me. I got my right hand man, Pataj Jamal, y'all. The conscious brother himself. Great man, a long list of things we can say about this brother, man. He's also in a great place with his weather, sunny background. While I'm in I'm in the Windy City. Uh, and yes, you all, we have a new co-host, Sherelle Marie, our spiritual sister, advisor, uh, the lovely and beautiful Sherelle Marie. How you doing today?
I'm good. Glad to be here. What's up, everybody?
Glad
What's
to be
happening?
glad to have you. Glad to have you. They say we can't keep a female on the show. I just let the I just let the facts fact. And then we have my baby uncle Dot in the building, our hip hop specialist, our Jay Z fan of the year of all the years. Um, appreciate you having you here. Listen, y'all, we was having our little pre-production conversation. We talking about a bunch of stuff, and it's Jay Z talk. I don't really like. I've never really been a Jay Z fan, but I'm a real person, and I just respect artistry, and whether I like it or not. And that's kind of like with Jay. I'm not gonna say I don't like no Jay songs. I have a couple of Jay songs I like, but I wouldn't say I'm an overall fan. Going into that, what do y'all what does it take to be considered a real fan of an artist? I want to ask y'all that before we move forward.
Just having the knowledge of that artist period, like they personal like life and shit, all that shit. Keeping up with their
They product.
business.
I mean, like
The
for
album you got
someone
back.
attending the shows, like you've been to a concert, you got albums. You can critique his work, not some sidebar. Well, he was in a relationship with. That's bullshit. That ain't
Right,
no fan. And that's a lot of that shit blurred now. I think we too close to fucking celebrities' business. We want to be the National Enquirer for every motherfucker
right.
who get on TV. It's like I don't care about that when the album drop. Like I care about the art.
When
I
the
don't
heat
care
drop.
about you having no baby. But
Nah.
artists use this to sell now. So that they in it, you can't
Well,
have don't judge me this way and don't critique what I do. but that's how you get off. You advertise yourself for
Let's
people
be
to be
fair.
in your
That's the
personal
female-
life and then get mad.
Let's be fair. That's the female artists though really doing it.
Niggas too.
Not
Especially when
me.
they ain't got no motion. You cannot say that if we have a show like Love and Hip Hop.
Okay,
That's
name
a-
some rappers. Name some male rappers.
Scrappy, Joe Budden, everybody that was in a reality TV show, you used something that was not your art form to promote your character. It didn't have shit to do with hip hop.
I don't think it's fair for you to say Joe Budden and Lil
Them
Scrappy.
niggas on there was making that's a fucking soap opera. And you calling it reality TV. Who was on there cutting the album? We don't even got a theme song for the shit. It just come on. Trash.
Because I mean you just said Drake had an era. You just said Drake had an era, right?
That. God said that. And he did have an era.
He had an era.
Okay, so you double so okay, so now you said
I'm
right?
not a huge Drake
But
fan,
Drake
but
hit his kid. But Drake hit his kid. We wouldn't know about his kid to Pusha T. So he obviously didn't need to bring his kid out there. Kendrick Lamar, I didn't even know he had kids.
They never used that though. That was beat.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think the female artists is using it. Like right now, we know about Cardi B. She was outside pregnant. We just got the Lotto news.
you can't say nothing about Cardi B. Them women go snap on you, boy.
Man, hey man, I almost said something, man. Man, I don't give a. Hey, listen, they already know about Drake. Who the other girl that was pregnant? Summer Walker. We had to see him pregnant.
You can't say that's only a female thing though.
Nah, that ain't because
Lil Scrappy and Joe Budden ain't put out an album in 10 plus years.
It don't matter. They stay relevant to shit that ain't art. And Joe Budden a podcaster, because that's considered media.
It's like still hip hop.
Name somebody that's
Ray J, Flavor Flav. I can keep going. Blueface. What are you talking about? This is today's way of entertainment.
Blueface, baby, man. Come on, man.
It don't matter. This nigga uses drama instead of art. Anybody who using that bullshit to stay relevant. The Game.
I don't know about the Game. I don't know. I don't know about the Game. But you got
these niggas is going to sit on couches and shit, podcasting, and they ain't making no art.
Game.
Now everybody want to diss 50. That don't count either. Well, I don't want to hear from fucking Mano. I don't want to hear from Papoose.
Everybody been dissing 50 though for a minute. 50 got a lot of enemies, so that's hard to say. Everybody dissing 50. Like if he do something, he do something. Like it got real. Well, I ain't gonna say real smoke. They got industry smoke. We gonna get into that too. But let's get into it, man. Hold on, Weezy we waiting for you to hop in the pod, man. About to get on this Jay-Z. About to get on this Jay-Z right now. We need to know right now. Jay-Z having his anniversary shows. I mean, I'm not super rich. I don't know about y'all, but I would like to go to one just because of the aura and whatnot. And I like the anniversary vibe where you going back into time and reminiscing and whatnot. We got the blueprint for Reasonable Doubt. I want to go around the panel and ask if you had to choose between one. I mean, y'all got more money than me, so y'all probably go to both. But if you had to choose between one, which one would y'all go to?
Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, Reasonable Doubt for sure.
Yeah, we got two Reasonable Doubts.
But you got to do the blueprint too, because there were some days I remember riding around in the old school on the wheels and shit, banging that shit. So kind of like make one both just off of that reason alone.
What was you slamming? What the hell are you waiting for?
That's the Black Album, man.
I didn't like Blueprint over this. My pick was simple. I didn't like the Blueprint over Reasonable Doubt.
Okay. Sherelle, what's your choice, Sherelle?
I'll probably do the Blueprint. I'll probably take that one.
Yeah. So Dot, you said reasonable. What you say? Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt. Let's not
kind of stuck, but I'm gonna go with Reasonable Doubt.
I'm shocked. I thought everybody was gonna say Blueprint. I'm
Cause
going.
I seen him perform all those other songs. I never seen the
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
performance from.
Cause like, what? So what do y'all want to hear at this Reasonable Doubt concert? What do y'all want to hear? What's y'all?
I ain't gonna lie. Feeling it is what caught my attention. So I would love to hear this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The one with Mary J. Dead President.
What you wearing? What you wearing that night? Are you gonna wear like a Adidas sweatsuit with all your gold on? Are you
Whatever it is, it gotta be all black though. I gotta wear all black.
I was gonna be in all black.
All black. I don't know, man. I have to be. If I go to Reasonable Doubt, I gotta be Dope Boy Fresh.
Yeah.
I gotta wear a Coogi to that motherfucker. In the summertime, nigga. Yeah. I got money like that. All right. Yeah, let me see. I mean, Reasonable Doubt, you gotta Can't Knock the Hustle, one of my favorite songs too. So I would definitely love to hear that. Feeling It, Dead Presidents, Can I Live for sure. Damn. Damn. But then after that, what's really left?
Got the Evils. That joint with
Foxy Brown on that too.
Do y'all think Foxy Brown even shows up?
She showed up to the one he did in Madison Square Garden. That was like 03 though.
Do you think Sauce Money or Jaz-O gonna show up? Cause Jaz-O with Rock Nation now. But,
hey, I
think Sauce Money gonna show up?
That'll be interesting. I got an even more interesting question, especially because Real right here. Is Memphis Bleek gonna get free tickets?
Hell yeah. Memphis Bleek gonna be at the show. He performing.
Is Memphis Bleek performing?
He in the wheel.
If he do Reasonable Doubt, he got to.
He in the wheel.
Hey, if Memphis Bleek don't perform, y'all gonna be heated, boy. Y'all gonna be... Jay not right. Boy, this Jay-Z night. This not Rockefeller night. So
what's crazy is one of my favorite Jay-Z songs is a Memphis Bleek song, that Dear Summer. And then when it break in, I love that shit.
Yeah, Song Cry. I wouldn't. You know what? I'm changing my answer to Reasonable Doubt too. Does he perform Takeover, or does he skip that? Now I tell you my answer. Blueprint was more like he was trying to cross over. I don't want to hear Girls. I do want to hear Jigga. Yeah.
Well, then H to the Izzo.
Hola, Ovito. That joint was.
I hear that Hola, Ovito. Does he perform? Does he perform Takeover?
Yeah.
What about Renegade?
Oh no, hold on, slow down.
That's Reasonable Doubt, man.
Does he perform Takeover? Is Nas invited?
I don't think so.
I mean, because he got more beef with people that he said running this rap shit than he do with Nas.
Does he diss Dead Prodigy and repair relationship Nas? Does he perform Takeover?
Well, he did it already, so I see Nas coming back out there again. Because right when they did that, what was recently, right before he announced he was opening up that casino, he performed with Jay-Z. So I see him doing that.
All right. Well, this is our hip hop take on Jay-Z. Moving right along, we have a versus coming up. And oh boy, look, we have a versus coming up, and one of these guys, I can't believe I'd be shocked so many people actually like him that much. And I always find myself going back and forth with you Tank fans. I don't see the hype with Tank. I don't see the hype. I've been, baby, I deserve. I ain't really felt
That's
Tank.
over Tyrese though. Tyrese only got Sweet Lady to me. So.
Tank versus Tyrese, y'all always some. You remember that podcast? We have a new versus coming up. I forgot the date. We got a new versus coming up, Tyrese versus Tank. I have Tyrese. Anybody want to bet? Whatever y'all want to do, I'm with it.
I got Tyrese as well.
Sounds of love making.
Yeah.
What? Nigga, Tyrese had everybody, boy. She was a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
She had no limit to where she go. Oh yeah. Man,
Yeah.
what Tank on? What the fuck Tank got to put it?
He be doing a lot of crying. He got more.
Maybe I deserve.
He got a deeper bag, but he ain't fucking. I've got Tyrese.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I hear a girl play Tank, I know our relationship not gonna last. Like I know when she put that Tank on, I know she not a real freak. When she play that, what's the new song? Damn, I can't even think of it. What's the Tank song? What's the newer Tank shit? P. What's the shit? Come on,
I was
Dot.
just listening to it. I ain't no Tank fan like that.
I've been heavy on the rap lately. I ain't like been tapped into R&B lately.
When we, if she put that on, I know we gonna break up. I know we gonna break up. But okay, I ain't gonna sandbag Tank. Who y'all got? Sherelle Marie, we want to hear from the lady on the show. Who you got? You know,
Tyrese.
Tank or Tyrese?
I got Tyrese. I don't really know too many Tank songs. Like that's really not my style anyway of R&B.
When we
Yeah, I know a lot. I know more Tank songs than Tyrese. I only know about like 3 like actual Tyrese songs. The other songs I know about, he's in the group.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got one Tyrese, one Tank for Ty Jamal.
No, I said Tyrese.
Okay, we got 2 Tyrese. Well, we got 3
I
Tyrese.
ain't never knock no boots to no Tank.
Wheezy
I ain't
Wee.
never knock no boots to no Tank.
Wheezy Wee, who you got?
I'm fucking with the Fast and the Furious clip.
Okay, we got Tyrese. So we got we got 4-1 Tyrese. Yeah,
That's gonna be a real versus.
Yeah, legitimate.
Tyrese gonna eat that man. You know Tyrese a performer. He gonna do too much. He gonna fuck that man up.
The performance part.
Lately, have I told you what is Tank gonna come back with, Doc? Lately.
Tank was out here talking about if you get your dick sucked by a man, you ain't gay. I was like, yeah, I canceled any subscription. I removed him from my playlist after that. I say, oh,
how you gonna act like that?
You a crybaby and you delusional? Remove yourself from any of my playlists.
Dot, what you saying?
I'm saying
he's singing the songs too.
I'm only going off. I don't know many Tyrese songs, so I
Shane.
can't. You know
that nigga gonna do Shane. What Tank gonna have for Shane? Baby, don't leave. What he say? What I'm gonna tell these kids? What Tank gonna say to them? Come on, Dot. You not holding Tank down,
in a group together though? Or was it somebody else? Tyrese, Genuine,
TTT, TTG, Tank,
yeah.
Tyrese,
Tank,
Genuine.
Genuine, Tyrese.
When we, what song? Yeah, man. He cooking that boy, man. I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
Used to eat him in the group. That's why I picked him. I was like, yeah, they was in a group together on the Best Man soundtrack. The Best Man I Could Be. Tyrese watched them on that.
How that song go? Because of you.
The
That's so good.
I can
Yeah,
be.
I can be.
Tyrese watched him on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Tyrese
his
walked him on
cancer
that.
ass gonna get up there and cry and shit. Yeah, he gonna fuck that boy up.
All right, y'all. Always some Your American podcast. We got
Hey,
the
y'all
music.
bringing up songs I forgot about. Damn, y'all got me finna change my damn decision.
Yeah, you just jumped out there because you heard some girls say Tank. It's a lot of women saying Tank, and I don't know what they.
Nah, only one because I wasn't, I ain't had that big memory of Tyrese ass. So
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can, we'll let you. We'll let you jump sides, man. You ain't putting no money down, so it's all good, man. Always some Your Urban American podcast. We just got our our music section out the way. Let's transition right to movies. A movie that I didn't like at all. Recently won some big awards. I'm not a hater, so let's put our hands together for Sinners winning the Oscar. I believe they won 5 awards. I don't know them verbatim. Michael B. Jordan. Did he get Best Male Actor, correct?
Yeah. I ain't watching. I don't know. He won something. He won for Sinners.
Sherelle, do you have
Best
a
leading
he won
leading
he
actor.
won like
Hell yeah, he played 2 niggas.
Sherelle,
Himself.
do you have a can you give us a spiel about you? Are you informed on the Sinners winning the Oscar?
Nope, I'm looking it up though.
Okay. Teach you boys something, man, because Dot don't know nothing. And P, he was having a dance contest in Vegas, y'all. He wasn't watching the Oscars. He was having a dance contest and shit.
I told you
Yeah,
about
I
that
ain't watching.
dude.
But-
He flirted with my girl, talking about I got a YouTube channel. I did this to 50 Tyson. I'm like, who? And
50
I
Tyson.
challenged you to a dance battle. Yeah, I don't know who this dude was. I ain't know he was special ed neither. I'm drunk. Everybody's special ed to me right now. I'm special ed. I'm drunk. Like, you what? Challenge me. Let's do it. I ain't know my girl filmed it. She sent it to me. I say, all right.
Yeah, he was wild. So give us the spill on the Oscars and Sinners being big winners.
Okay, so they won 4 Oscars altogether.
4.
So Michael B. Jordan got Best Actor, Ryan Coogler, the Best Original Screenplay, Autumn Doro Arikapa, the first female winner in this category, got Best Cinematography, and then the Best Original Score, Ludwig Göransson, whoever that is. So, 4 altogether.
That's original score.
Is that with the soundtrack?
Mark, ain't that the boy who played the guitar player? Mark.
I believe so.
But what was their competition though? I ain't really see nothing else that came out.
That's a good take. That's probably What other good Frankenstein? I believe Frankenstein was a big movie that year. I can't really think. It really can't come to my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like the movie. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan of Sinners. But I do like the fact that the Americans got a little clap back. All this English actor shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially on the black male side. So Michael B. You know what I'm saying? It was a moment for our black Americans. So I can look past me not liking the movie, and we won it up in them. Always some Urban American pop. But now that we got Sinners out the way, can we stop with the Negro spiritual movies and acting like they really that good? We got it out the way. We see the movie came out. Y'all went to the show. We had to hear y'all ramble about symbolism and yada yada yada. Sherelle, is it over? Can we do something else now?
I mean, I don't really think that it was a Negro spiritual movie. I don't think it was to that extent, like as far as like Amistad and Roots and shit like that or whatnot. But
hell not. But it just had jokes.
It was that.
It was okay. It was with a twist. We gonna say that because of the vampire.
Yeah, Negro spiritual with a twist. Wow. Can
It
we
was
stop?
a horror Negro spiritual.
I want to see like the Black Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like the black Marvel. You know, the black. I want to see the Black Endgame. Shit like
I
that.
will. It was they
No more
English
slavery.
show.
It's 2026.
It was an
no
English
more
show on Netflix, Supercell. That shit was good to me. It was kind of
Yeah.
giving superhero type
Yeah.
shit.
I
But
wouldn't
it
know
was
season
English.
2 of that.
It was English people though.
No more
They're
slavery
gonna have the part
movies.
two.
No more slavery movies. No more TV shows about slaves and then after slavery and all that. Man, please, thank you, but no thank you. All right, y'all. Always some Urban American podcast. We got a few things we got to address, y'all. So much has transitioned in these past few days. I told my boy P I had to bring him up on charges because he left me out the hang. Now, on our last pod, a lot of people said that I got in my feelings or whatever, and I was just proving to P how I don't be in my feelings. I just be factual. Maybe how I talk. So I said now I'll make sure I come with an even tone. So y'all can't use my tone as an excuse. Okay? So I said y'all like to make me be a bad guy. P said, no, we don't. You in your feelings. We had Dougie Fresh on here. He said that he believes I break up with women because it's hot outside. Now, Doc, you have a daughter. If your daughter meets a guy and he breaks up with her because it got hot outside, aren't you gonna tell her that's a bad guy?
I ain't gonna tell her that's a bad guy, but
You not gonna, he a good guy?
I ain't gonna say it's a good guy. I mean, she go get after the details that I explained to her. She gotta take what she, you know what I'm saying, get from that.
Okay, you ain't helping me right now. You ain't helping me
I
right
would
now.
tell my daughter that's a good guy
Because I myself
Why that's
have
a good
been
guy,
with
P?
women.
because a lot of niggas have the intention to leave any fucking way. You just drag shit out and keep a woman going through something like, yeah, he left you alone. He didn't give you no baby. He went on a separate way. That's a good dude. Another dude will just lie to you and keep you there while he doing other bitches and shit and telling you a sob story. And you get in this little cycle of he gonna change and all that. We didn't seen those stories. We didn't seen them movies and them shows. Real life, y'all had y'all thing. You left. He wasn't a husband. Good, you didn't leave him with no baby and no baggage.
Man, here you go, man. Here y'all go, man. Cause y'all don't want me to be right. Now y'all about to finesse a dude that break up with your daughter because it's hot outside. Now somehow he's a good guy. Man, can y'all
He's
stop, man?
transparent. Okay, he ain't good. He transparent. I don't know what.
Okay, he not good. He's a bad
How
guy.
bad was he abused somebody? Ain't
No,
nobody
man,
got hurt and shit.
You don't want your daughter to invest time in a guy, and then he just ups and breaks wind because it's hot outside, and the hoes outside, right? That's a bad. You don't want her to invest no time, no money, no nothing into that, right? To
It
somebody.
depends. I
It
have to know
depends.
what my daughter want to do too, because you can't just
I mean, if you
say
want
the
to,
guy. I'm like, my daughter might like that type of shit, and I told you about that shit. Like, what?
There's
I
Okay.
can
a
want
lot of
something for
women
my
out here
daughter,
like
and she
that.
can go do it.
All right, y'all camping right now. We don't want to stay. We don't want to stay too
Yeah,
far.
because it's subjective, nigga. There's factual statement to that question.
But no, it's not. But P said on the last pod that I was responsible for 3 ladies leaving the show.
Yeah.
And the pod before that, we cleared that up. And then he still came back and shot shots at me and let me be a victim with the fans or whoever watched the pod. Okay. So the truth is, you all always some Urban American podcast. Let's clear the air. We have Dot, Sherelle Marie, Pataja Jamal, Kid Dre, your humble, handsome host. The first person to ever be responsible for a lady leaving the pod. It's not Kid Dre. It's not Dre. It's not Dre. Ladies and gentlemen, that title belongs to Patah Jamal. Let's clap it up for him for being the first person to get a female off the show. I had to clear that. You have anything to say for yourself, Patah Jamal?
The girl called out both of us, but you want me to take the charge. I'll take the charge. The girl called out both of us, but you want me to take the charge so you don't have three strikes you out. All right, I keep you from going down. You doing life, so I take that charge for you so my brother don't have 3 strikes.
You must have did the dirty work. That's what it was.
I said,
Doc. He said that single people are miserable.
I said the majority of single people.
Yeah,
She took it personal. Like, baby, if you ain't the majority, you the minority. Majority of single people are miserable. 9 out of 10 of the shit that go viral and it be and everybody doing that shit, it come from somebody single. And misery loves company. That's why it's so much trauma bonding on fucking social media. Men do it and women do it. If they single, I say the majority of single people keep miserable shit up. They keep messy shit going. They bored.
Let's not get
off topic.
She took it personal and said, "Oh, for the record, I'm not miserable." And in a text group chat, and something about Drake. I don't even remember what she said.
No. Stop putting me in. Stop doing that. Stop trying to put me in there. All I ever did was back my homie. I agree with my homie, and because you shot at her, she shot at the crowd.
But I didn't shoot at her.
That's not my fault.
It's on record. I say
you took that as shots.
She took it as shot, and I told her not personally on live and in the chat. It's on the pod.
But it's stem. Where's the root start from? Patah Jamal. Always some. We need our brother to take accountability. Now he's not.
If the shoe fits, you guilty.
He's a lady co-host killer. Patah Jamal, y'all. Okay. Now, we also need to clear the air on words, because we're in an era of people using words that do not fit the situation, that are incorrect terms. So, P, you also use the word conflict of interest.
Oh, that's accurate.
Now, Sherelle Marie, the beautiful Sherelle Marie, can you tell these gentlemen what is a conflict of interest?
I know what it is. So go ahead, Sherelle.
Well, I was just giving. Well,
you think you know what it is?
I saw, I watched the episode or whatever of when you guys said that, or the clip. I don't see how it was a conflict of interest, only just because it's a podcast. It's not like, it's a situation to where he's having to, let's say he wanted them like masseuse, the male masseuse that be rubbing all on women in sexual ways or whatever, and he bring his girl to work. That's a conflict of interest in my eyes. But as far as having your girl on a podcast where y'all just discussing different topics, I don't see how it's a conflict of interest, and I'm interested to hear what you actually meant by that, to kind of expound on why you use that term.
One of the definitions of conflict of interest is mixing business with pleasure. The co-host was a co-host. Then they started dating. They weren't dating, and then she was a co-host. That's what makes it conflict of interest. So now the conflict of interest is when you come to the pod with a topic, if she don't agree with you, she ain't gonna give her authentic take because you her nigga now. Because now I'm put on a show where I not agree with my partner. I don't want to do it publicly, or it'll be some more behind the scenes drama. Y'all basically became Martin and Gina when he went on the show and brought up their relationship.
I remember that.
And she was like, and they had the whole little argument in the first episode. Conflict of interest. Then they had also another episode on Martin where Stan wanted her on the show. And what did Martin do? He got her ass kicked off. Because he knew the company. He was like, man, not that you think that Mia was a better potter than you at all, but you can't mix business with pleasure. It's gonna be
where's
biased.
Where's business
It's
and
gonna
pleasure?
be biased now.
Where is business and pleasure and conflict of interest? What definition are you reading? Because I don't have that in my definition nowhere.
Yeah, I look at like we looking up definitions because it's gonna break it down. I put it in the group text.
A situation in which the concerns or aims of two different parties are incompatible. Again, conflict of interest. A situation in which the concerns or aims of two different parties are incompatible.
It's more than one definition. Read them all, nigga. Some of them.
I want you to read your definition.
Okay.
We just going, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not a conflict of interest. First off. And then, to be honest with you, we walk on eggshells regardless. P, you can't come on the podcast and say whatever the fuck you want. You in a relationship regardless. So you be on the pod. So if we going off of your definition of a conflict of interest, you be on this podcast right now is a conflict of interest. Because if we talk about some shit, we start talking about hoes, guess what? You can't start talking about the hoes because your girl gonna watch the podcast, and guess what? Now you gotta walk on the
hoes last week.
You ain't really talking about hoes. You talk about hoes. We ain't talking about hoes. How you want to talk about hoes? You went around the hoes.
My girl don't pod though. A conflict of interest
but she watches the pod.
I'm gonna read the definition. A conflict of interest occurs when a person's private interest can improperly influence or appear to influence their professional decisions or duties.
I don't see how that fits on the podcast.
Yeah, well,
how does it apply to the podcast?
Y'all start having
issues. So now, because I'm putting sausage in her, she can't say that she like Biggie over Tupac.
Okay. So y'all have a disagreement off screen. Well, I ain't coming to pod today, nigga. I don't need you on the pod.
That's unprofessional people. That only happens with unprofessional people. See,
no, but that's the conflict of interest.
So then everybody
with your professional duties and decision.
That never happened. Never happened.
Okay.
We can't bring me up on charges that never. I can't bring me up on a crime I never committed. First off, and then everybody assumes always some urban American podcast. Let's take a pause for a station identification, and let's clear something up. You said I was responsible for 3 women. We gonna break it down. I'm only responsible for. I'll take one. The last one.
2.
I'm not gonna say her. Relax.
You had private interest with both of those last 2.
Stop doing what you doing, spitting out BS facts. Stop
That's
doing
what
that.
conflict of interest is.
Listen. I lived it. You witnessed it. Let me talk. Number 1, Mama Mia did not leave always because of me. Mama Mia is not doing content. Why is she not doing any content? Is the better question for you all. So now I'm the reason why she don't do no content at all. No, she didn't leave the show because we had a situation. She just doesn't want to do content. Y'all put that on my back. Pause. And we gonna get that off. So that's one. Now the other one, I didn't have no private interest. I'm gonna take the L just to be fair. I didn't do nothing. I shot that down through the doors. She showed some old messages and y'all ran with that. When I said the things about the cheeks and all that, that's before I seen her. Before I seen them pictures that I showed y'all. After that, it was a pass. Obviously, look at what happened. I was in situations. Boom, boom, boom. None of them involved her. She's
The
supposed to come on.
conflict of interest comes in that you had her on the pod, Dre.
The
I
conflict
don't
of
care
interest
what
comes
y'all
in.
did.
The conflict
I
of
don't care
interest comes in.
what
The
happened
conflict
between
of
y'all.
interest-
The fact
the
that
con-
she was on the pod and it was some type of other shit going on, private
There's no
interest,
other shit.
private
You keep saying other
emphasis
shit. There's
on
no other shit
private.
going on.
It's none of our business. That's what private means.
You can't. But see
It
what you
became
doing.
our business because whatever the little altercation, motherfuckers wanted to put each other shit out there. But once she became a potter, conflict of interest, whether some bad shit happens or not, and it's still conflict of interest. You the only one that know why Mia left the pod. She didn't come to the pod and say, "Hey, this is my last episode, y'all. I don't like to do crime creator content."
Okay, that's cool. But did she come on and say this is my last pod because of Kids Ray?
She didn't come on and tell her shit.
She didn't say that either, right?
That's
so now
how I know it's
see what you doing. See what you doing? You keep lobbying for me to be a bad guy.
I'm not lobbying. This is cause and effect, nigga.
You don't know
it ain't no evil or good. It's just cause and effect.
I just gave you the evidence.
The good or bad on there.
No, you pen and put somebody on my jacket saying that it's something because of me. Now, Asia Damon, there's no other shit going on. What's the other shit going on? We ain't went out. We ain't do nothing. You said dick discipline. I ain't even touched the girl. You make it seem like I went over there, fucked on her, didn't like it. All right, bitch, don't come on the podcast, whatever. That's how you was spinning it like with me. And that's not what the fuck is happening.
I said conflict of interest.
The only conflict of interest is that woman has a thing for me. That's why I put up the group, the messages between me and her. She had a background of a king and a queen. She put that in our text chat, and you all are overlooking that by trying to prosecute me. The lady had a thing for me that I've been shot down. I never hung out with her. We potted.
So she was on the pod because she had a thing for you, and now she ain't on the pod.
She told me she want the pod. She said she want the pod. She want to start getting her content up. She want the pod. She want the pod and pod. Told me one thing and did another, and now you saying it's my fault.
Conflict of interest when you mix personal shit with your professional shit.
Listen.
We not as a potter, I'm not supposed to know that shit. Conflict of interest.
Nah.
Professionally, because we pod and freestyle and we ain't picked up sponsors and all that shit yet. Professionally.
Y'all
this
highlight.
This the type of shit that go on in the entertainment industry because ain't no HR, and then people twist stories and they come back with lawsuits and NDAs and bullshit like this. It's because of conflict of interest. And y'all could today, y'all could be like, yeah, this is what we doing, ain't nobody business. Tomorrow, Heifer change her mind because a lawyer then convinced her, yeah, but if you say this, we both can get paid. That's the game people play nowadays. And if you was even more professional and we was a big pod, they be in your pocket.
Nah, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Okay.
No, they wouldn't. See how you saying stuff and it sound good? You see that, Sherelle? It sound real good. Well, how can she be? So let's go.
Like what we see every day.
Okay. Let's stay right here. Kid Dre, lawsuit, being unprofessional. Now I'm Diddy. What did I do? What Sherelle? What could they even bring me up on charges of?
Well, first, I'm going to just say I kind of agree with P with the last one or whatever, because if you already pretty much you rejected her, right? And she still had a thing for you. So it's like she coming to you to be on the podcast. Yeah, she's saying that, she's trying to get exposure, but at the same time, she still got these feelings for you or whatnot. Obviously, if that's still if the message background is the king and the queen, so she probably thinking, shit, well, other girl started off as a co-host and ended up, so maybe I got a chance to do the same thing. But females, they not gonna
man, that's not my fault, man.
Rejection. So if you already rejected her in the past and she's still trying to come on to you, it probably would have been wise to kind of just sit on and actually think, okay, well, should I just go ahead and let her be on my podcast, or can I help her in a different way to boost up her exposure for her
No means no.
platform.
No means no. And that's not my. That's not my fucking. That man, y'all.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
crazy.
your problem.
It's crazy.
You're right.
It's
It's
crazy
not
how
your
people.
problem. But at
It's
the
crazy
same
how
time,
people
I
trying to
see,
blame.
I can see the
No,
conflict
no,
of interest
no,
in
no,
it.
no. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all
You
trying
don't
to
know,
blame.
what conflict of
Y'all
interest
trying
mean.
to
You
blame.
ain't
Hold
heard
on,
it,
hold
you
on.
still don't know
Y'all
it.
trying to blame me for somebody else not being professional, and that is bullshit. You know what you signed up for. You know what you know what's here. You know what you signed up for. You know what you're supposed to do. You know right from wrong. What she did was dead wrong.
I agree, but
You
it's
can't.
still
Y'all
two
gotta stop.
sides.
Y'all trying to make it somebody else's fault. It also is people out here that know how to do business and work together.
You right.
We sit here watch all these YouTube couples do all this shit, and then all of a sudden, oh, you can't fuck them and do work. You can't do how?
I'm just saying,
How?
not everybody rap tight. Like, so it's like,
So let's not. So let's wrap the people up tighter instead of trying to blame the motherfuckers that bitches be attracted to. Let's do the.
Even for the people that it work, if they married and shit, yeah, it's conflict of interest, but they just functioning with it.
Man, you got. Listen, if any
The
of
point,
us in a
that dude
relationship,
just
if any of
cheated
us,
on the girl, they was doing a bunch of shit together, and now they getting divorced or some shit like that. He leaving her, and they all they did was pod or make content.
I mean, listen, the pod actually help you with the relationship because motherfucker they get to talking. This is actually how I think it helps a relationship. People are tearing podcasts up saying podcasts are in relationships. Podcasts are exposing motherfuckers. Honestly,
Yeah,
let them talk long enough. Let the women talk long enough. You will hear you hear a lot of them ain't shit.
yeah.
That's why they scared to come on the podcast. Let them talk long enough. You going to talk about how another motherfucker should pay your bills for so long.
What's the next
Yeah,
topic, baby?
so yeah, we finna go on to the next topic. But yeah, so let's clear the airway. P is the first lady killer on the podcast. It's not on my jacket. Let's move on forward. What else do y'all want to conversate on? We got the lotto situation. We got why Black Americans are silent in the Iran war. I actually wanted to play this one.
That's right. More women.
I gotta give a salute to a couple guys out there, y'all. Hold on, let me.
He just want to